Another championship banner in the rafters as we settle in for some playoff football at AT&T Stadium. Coming up, an important divisional round matchup in the NFC between the Los Angeles Rams and the Dallas Cowboys. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks.
Play with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him. If he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Hold up. Gotta roll some. Drinking on 805s all weekend. So I can get a mini beer belly. I'm going to slow it down. Good thing I don't drink beer during the week. Let me see. Let me roll this right quick. Whoop up on them lambs. Oh yeah. I gotta make sure. Gotta check my email to make sure I don't go to a different job site for Monday. Which I do not, which is awesome. This is crazy. I made the final cut. It's gonna be the first time in a long time. No, actually, I made the final cut on the last job. Almost. I said almost the last, yeah. But they had the man down tremendously. We had like 30 guys. The same sense here. I had 30 guys, or 25. Had the man down again, and I made the final cut to finish this project, which is fucking cool. So make sure I bring my A game on Monday, like I do every Monday. Doing everything right. They like my work. Punctual. That's key right there. I guarantee you, tomorrow when I see the fellas at work, it ain't gonna be the guys that's rolling in at 6 o'clock. Usually, it's gonna be the guys that rolls in at 5:45, ready to work. That's how you gotta be. See, it's new school age now, but a lot of these guys have old school mentality. Like me, I have old school mentality. I believe in the job starts at 6 o'clock. That means I'm screwing something. I'm cutting something. I'm fucking making up wire. Pulling something. I'm working. Everything else has already been staged, ready to go, but I'm working at 6. So that's old school thing. Obviously, new school is 6 o'clock. That's when we roll in. That's when we setting up. And then we're cutting whatever else at 6:15. Stretch and flex and all that bullshit. But for right now, let me roll this up. Rock and roll.
Spots in the NFC title game awaits the winner here as we're underway in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. The will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. They'll be led out by their quarterback, the guy out of California, the former Cal Bear, Jared Goff.
While in college, quarterback teams that improved their win total from 1 his freshman year to 5 his sophomore year to 8 his junior year. Love that type of improvement. Love that type of diligence.
Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know, you know better than I, he has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but room to run.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end, and this one will go to the 28-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's third down. And quickly now, here's a look at the Rams offense.
And this is a unit that has to feel good about itself. Got the win last week in the wild card round, and oftentimes we say you want to get the open week and get some rest, but many times we see the upsets happen with a team that won the week before and has momentum on its side.
This is caught. It's Cooks. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Just one catch for him last week in the wild card win, but getting involved early here and picks up the first.
Nice catch right there. Brings to mind the sentence, when in doubt, find your veterans.
I used to laugh back in the day when they would call guys like him crafty veterans. You get up in your 30s, you're still playing receiver, but you're around that long at that position, you're doing something right.
Just remember this, when he was young, he thought the crafty veteran was simply a guy who couldn't run anymore. Now he understands a little bit better.
Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Oh, it's a jet sweep. Here comes Miller. And now Miller hit, and he fumbles.
Bullshit!
And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about.
Todd Gurley, wave goodbye. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Todd Gurley, 27 yards. And the Rams take it right down and score on the opening drive. Forget about the storylines of being intimidated in the playoffs on the road. I mean, that was pretty clinical right there.
Yeah, they didn't treat it like it was a playoff game in January, did they?
No.
That felt much more like, hey, we're back in August, running a few drills in the practice field. They seem unaffected by what they're facing in this one.
Yeah, he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The first carry now for Tony Pollard. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. And the offensive starters for Dallas.
An excellent year, obviously, because they got the open week, had the bye. But the one thing you always worry about, the rust factor. And I had a coach say to me one time, when you have that open week, you often think about scrimmaging so you're ready to go the next week, but you know you can't. So you cross your fingers and hope your guys are ready to roll.
On second down, it's Pollard. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down. Couple of very nice carries to start this drive out.
Yeah, 2 first downs. And how about that second one? What a nice run on that particular play. I'm telling you, they're going to start to think that this game is easy if they continue to rip off yardage like this.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10. They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. And again this time to the tailback. After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on 3rd down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Trying to run forward with Pollard. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. 2 yards and able to get the first down in the process.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you should have a few men in the box there.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
13 yards and a first down, Cowboys.
I don't believe that this opening drive is surprising to either one of us after the time we spent with the coaching staff and players prior to the game. What about you?
Absolutely. Not only that, but that big article in this paper this morning about their philosophy on starting games like you're shot out of a cannon, and that's what they've done. Very methodical here on this first drive.
Yeah, so many teams talk about that fast start. We're actually seeing it happen right here in front of us.
But now the kicker. Can they cap it off by putting the ball in the end zone?
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down.
Let's go, D. Tighten up.
Looking to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Brown. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Goff now looking to throw. And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a first down as well.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
On first down, it's Gurley. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. Now on 2nd down, this is Gurley. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. And now the defense for Dallas.
I think most people locked in on Byron Jones when he came out of UConn at the NFL Combine, where he darn near jumped out of the stadium because of his vertical leap. But there's so much more to his game than that. played cornerback and safety in college, and they can use that same ability to move him around in the NFL in order to create great matchups on defense for Dallas.
Throwing on third, gone. And he'll find his target, Woods. It's complete. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. Third down, they gave me underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know what, a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock the Albert away and bring up second down.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. 2nd and 10. He's going to rifle one deep left, looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 40, and his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now they'll run on the draw. And his first carry, he loses the football. That's picked up by the Cowboys. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Well, he's not the starter coming in, getting his first carry off the bench. That's not the way to earn more carries.
You have to stay in the game, even if you're not on the field, right? Stay mentally sharp, stay ready. And above all, when you get into the game, hold on to the football. Don't let the other team have it.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Oh, my God.
Another interception, the 3rd of this first quarter. Picked off right off the 33. And he will bring it back. It's an interception.
That's some bullshit, dog.
Touchdown.
Okay.
So that's now 3 first-half interceptions, and that last one even costlier as it's returned for 6 points. So as a quarterback, how do you regain your focus?
Well, QB 101 says you never show them that you're sweating. Still act like you're the guy that you've thrown 6 touchdown passes, not 3 interceptions. But he's human. He's got to face up to his teammates. He's got to own up to that. See if he can brace up and also not look over his shoulder and see his backup starting to warm up. It's going to be a tough one for him.
Damn, man.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They trail here early in this division round game as they seek a spot in the NFC title bout. They try to run on first down, but this defense says no dice. They stop them a couple yards behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Here we go on 2nd and 12. And he'll hit the slant route. That's caught by Cooper. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on. And I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on third down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a fourth down decision.
Good group.
Yards on the return that time, and the Rams will go on offense here for the 1st and 10. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. They've got things going their way early. 14-0 lead and the football. 1st and 10. Quick pass out to Miller. He'll have a first down past the 40, and finally brought down at the 43. That's good for 28 yards.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen?
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. It had been a near-perfect beginning to this football game. Already a double-digit lead first quarter, but their first misstep.
And you know how it is, partner. Sometimes when everything's going right, you start to feel like you can do just about anything you want on the field. This one didn't work out. If I were him, I'd go to my defensive captain and say, pick me up, my man. Help me out.
Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it 2nd down and 12. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it 2nd down and 12. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
They can't stop us.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
You better be afraid of me. Let's go.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he'll have his man. That's Cooper. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. And they pick up 25 as they convert on 3rd. So Amari Cooper out of Northwestern High School in Miami making a nice play there.
And it's so funny that when I was going through the draft process when he came out of Alabama and was inquiring about him. And
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Back to throw. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
it is because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
He'll drop to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Watts. And they're well past midfield, just a yard.
Hello?
But give the defensive guys a little bit of credit. They didn't let
Hello?
the deep ball beat them on that play, did they?
No, the drag, that guy can be your safety valve. We saw it right there.
Yeah, and it picked up a first down for them, too.
Yo, what's good, player? Yeah, man. Shit, I'm losing right now, man. I'm trying to make it a game. Trying to make it a game. Yeah, I'm broadcasting right now.
Losing yardage on the play back.
Oh shit.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first
Oh,
of their
okay.
timeouts.
That's what's
They'll
up.
have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Whoa, what's that? Really?
Yeah.
as a passer about
Right.
how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
That's what's up. I'll do the same damn thing.
The Cowboys on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. On third down, it's Pollard. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. And
Marvin Harrison from the Colts.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Oh, well, I know that he murdered somebody. Yeah, you didn't know that shit, dog? Probably like one of the last years of his career. Oh wait, hold up, dog. I got a crucial play right now.
So that's a no to the 50-yard field goal try.
4th and 2.
Out there, they're going for
Come on, let's go.
They'll set up a throw.
Yeah. All right.
And he gets the first down
Yeah.
as he's taken down at the 24.
Yeah, man. He done killed somebody, dog, and in broad daylight. Like you know, he thought he had that type of juice. Yeah, man. Like in front of one of his businesses.
On first down, Pollard. He's got the first down.
Yeah, man.
A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal.
Pollard's back for the first time. His first game back. When you losing like this, shit.
How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
The first opportunity.
We've been all right. We've been all right
They're looking at a 1st and goal
since he
from
left.
about the 9. First down and it's
There we go, Pollard. Oh shit, nigga. Oh,
He's down to the 2-yard.
they got rocked right there.
A good pickup there, 7 yards, and it's going to be 2nd and
Bucket.
goal now.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Right. Oh, you ain't gonna be on too long.
As they are now on the board here in the first half. And down near the goal line here, they're able to throw it in.
Quick hitter out of his hands fast, into the receiver's hands even faster.
Right.
Extra point up and good by Sanders.
That's
They
good.
could score 14-7. So that drive, 12 plays in length. And it culminates in a Dallas touchdown. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Here's the Los Angeles offense.
That's what I was trying to figure out. But I don't know. I'm thinking it might have been.
Cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think
Like that might be the one, or I mean, I could be wrong. I could be wrong.
Just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
But you know what though? I'm gonna have to look back in the archives,
nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack. That's really difficult
you know, and figure that out.
with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
Right? Yeah. I downloaded that.
A play fake to Gurley. Now gone.
Nice. What the fuck I'm talking about?
So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
He's going to look deep down the field. And that'll wind up incomplete.
All right, we're about to make this shit again.
Now it's 4th down.
And I feel like my man, momentum might be changing jerseys right now. I don't know what they just got done. They scored a touchdown their last drive. Now here's a 3 and out. Maybe momentum's getting ready to creep to the other sideline.
Yeah, have to make this shit a game, baby.
The offense for the Cowboys now working their way back onto the field. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
They'll run on first down. Pollard. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he'll be taken down at the 26. 17 yards on the play there, and the Cowboys have a first down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
They'll run to Pollard. They get into the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pick.
Yeah.
6.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier.
I suppose so. I mean, he is older. He's been in the league for like, what?
On second down now.
At least 6-7 years. At this point, you know.
Love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up turning their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
I think he was.
The Cowboys on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This time it's third.
Yeah, he can do that.
They'll try the left side.
Yeah, he's more like what you call him?
Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that's going to
dude from New Orleans.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends.
Yeah, he's like one of those guys.
It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead...
Fuck field goal. What y'all talking about?
Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
Come on. Yeah.
It's Palmer. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. They're able to keep the drive alive 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. This quarterback now 11 of 16 through the air. It's 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw.
Shit. Let's throw that away.
This one away. Smart decision here this close to the end.
I waited too long.
Up second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. The Cowboys on third down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. Here it's 3rd and 2. Here's Pollard. And he is into the end zone.
Fuck off me, nigga.
Touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game.
I feel like I'm back in school. What was that book, you know? It was the best of times, it was the worst of times. This has been a tale of 2 quarters so far. They trailed 14-0 after 1. How about the rally we've been watching?
Yeah, a couple of touchdowns. PAT here to tie it up. This is a good ball game all of a sudden. Sanders now to add the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
Oh, yeah.
So that drive in total 8 plays.
Plus White now.
By a touchdown run of 6 yards. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And that 14-0 lead to begin the ball game, well, that's gone now. Time to regroup.
I think even up 2 touchdowns, they knew this wasn't going to be a walk in the park. And I think that's why we would see the head coach going up and down the sidelines telling his team, let's stay with it, let's keep going.
Oh, shit.
It's almost like he knew they were going to make their run at him, and they have. As you said, let's see if they can regroup and get going.
Yeah.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. On 2nd and 10, Goff. His pressure gets there this time for the sack. Jalen Smith, the blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. So Goff, he'll try to refocus after the sack. The Rams now set up with a tough one, a 3rd and long. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by at Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. This is brought in at the 21.
Give me a block, nigga.
An excellent return that
Okay.
26 yards. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
Yeah, I've done that. This guy don't spin out very well.
Last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Through side complete. That's Palmer. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a 1st down. Well, even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred, still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still apply. If things go wrong, you still act like you're the best player out on the field. You still carry that supreme arrogance with you and continue to fire the ball. I've seen guys have games like this, and this is where you find out if you're great or not. Can you overcome some interceptions and still lead your team to victory?
His game? No, not yet.
So now they'll look to throw. And he slings one that's incomplete.
Well, to say that this has not been his game is probably a big understatement. I mean, he is all over the place. Mechanics are off. Not accurate, except if you're playing on defense, because they picked off a good number of passes.
Yeah, all the INTs, but they're throwing it off his back foot. Pressure coming, just chucking it downfield. He can't do that right now.
No, you can't do that at all. And I think one of the hardest things for a guy having a day like this one is to find a way to just kind of get out of it, kind of get yourself back to neutral. Because what you try and do is make even more spectacular plays to make up for it, and it usually leads to more bad ones. Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
No. I just put it as, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'll do it.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
Man, fuck it.
Now Jason Sanders for the field goal try.
Oh my God, that's some bullshit.
And
I swear to God.
no good. And this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2.
I kid you not, man. Even when I press the fucking button, that shit's still going.
That missed field goal could haunt him.
That shit ever happen to you?
Looking for the key plays, right? The ones that we're going to magnify. Usually those happen in the second half or later in the
Like,
game.
what the fuck,
This
man?
might be the key play of the game, showing up here in the first half.
Well, indeed, trying to run it out as they start on the ground. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second. As they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line, 2nd and a yard. Now it's gone. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. They tried the throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. This time they stay on the ground. And he'll be brought down.
Oh my God. Really?
A late flag here too. And he may get a few more tacked on for good measure. So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it is going to be 15 yards.
On 1st and 10, Goff. And they'll set up the screen to Gurley.
Go. Be it.
The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Goff. He gets it to Combs. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 11 yards there, 1st down.
Yeah.
So we've come upon halftime. You want the 3rd quarter already? No problem. Let's do it. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. 2nd half action back underway. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. Twisting away. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Out come the Cowboys now.
Yeah, it didn't work.
On offense first here in this 3rd quarter. First half showed us some pretty good.
What kind of feeling you got?
Tie game. We'll see what the 2nd half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing.
Wonder how come my shit work. I mean, you got the Galaxy, right?
And maybe slow down the other side.
But here, you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
That's crazy.
And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because
Okay.
I think of his vision straight ahead.
Yeah. Hold it, the share, and the PlayStation button.
I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
So they'll come up first and
at the
10
same
now,
time.
33. Run for Pollard. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
2nd and 9 now.
Shit, I should have grabbed,
Only 3 yards
no,
on the catch.
no, it was open.
And partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Shit. He was open. God damn it.
Coming in to drop him for a loss of 8. Also brings up 4th. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. To throw is gone. And this will be incomplete.
Shit out your hands, bitch.
Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They go play action with Gurley. Now gone.
Ah, shit.
Tight end, Jake Butt. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it.
Was he out of bounds? Oh, fuck. Damn it.
There's so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that. Having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? That sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. Goff's throw here finds Woods. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. That first down completion only netted him 3. Second and 7. From the 50, it's gone. And that's complete to Cooks.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things
that
that offense
arm.
can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
Shit.
It's Cooks.
Just sitting there, dog. What?
Inside the 35. A gain there of 12
He's sitting there
yards.
flat-footed.
First down, L.A.
Well, we're used to seeing the guy that you consider the #1 receiver double covered, but how about this guy? He's double covered and finds a way to make the play for a first down.
That's how you increase your Madden rating, right?
No doubt about that at all. And
Oh, my God.
We'll hear about that from him soon.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Oh, never mind. I know what I need to do.
Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that would look pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Goff. He gets it to Gurley, complete.
Should have
Now
known.
they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 5 yards on the pickup, and it's a second down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Here's Goff. He's going to dump it off to Gurley. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that's going to bring up a 3rd down. A field goal would get him the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down. Goff now to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try
All
to
right,
find
let's
something.
go get our touchdown.
So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out the red
All
zone.
right.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points. It will give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
And out now come the Cowboys. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with a game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Now a play fake here on first down. And he's taken down. Back in his own 7.
So we'll recount real quick. He had the touchdown earlier, and now he comes up with the sack here. No doubt about it, he's having himself a game.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. They'll set up to throw.
Wow.
He's going to be taken down, sacked back at the 2. Aaron Donald, his 2nd sack of the night.
My man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Anthony Brown. Intended that time for Cooper.
You see me out here, that's right.
Well, Well, they were obviously backed up, had a little bit of space from the goal line, snapping it from the 3, but still trying to throw it, and...
Yeah, exactly. This is where hindsight is 20/20 comes into play, right? Seems like a good idea to throw the ball there, maybe.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Todd Gurley, his second touchdown of the night. And the Rams use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. Here's the Dallas offense now, heading back out onto the field. They're down now 24-14. Work to do as they come up on a 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He'll rifle this one deep. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Cowboys. A big play there. 73 yards. As they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Rams offense now making their way out to take over, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. And on 3rd down, the Cowboys bringing an extra defensive back. From the gun, here's Gone. Wide open receiver complete.
Wow.
And he'll get in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Brandon Cooks, 69 yards. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. They talked about stringing together some explosive plays here in the playoffs. That was a pretty explosive play.
It certainly was. And if you're going to win on the road, it certainly helps to have big playability in your hip pocket, doesn't it?
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And now here come the Cowboys. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive's exactly what you want on offense.
Oh man, you don't clap, nigga.
Is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback when he delivers.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Back to throw. That's going to be
fucker.
And incomplete.
I would dare say that these guys would have liked to have given their defense a little bit more rest since they gave up a touchdown their last time out. But alas, my man, that's not going to happen.
Yep, they're going to have to grab those helmets, get right back out there. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Well, that'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. And we move to spotlighting Brandon Cooks. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big
rush coming, and he's taken down.
Brandon, more often than not, you'd say they've had his number, and we can count them up so far. 1, 2, 3, 4 sacks given up. But guess what? He's still been able to make some plays, and right now they have a lead.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Goff now looks to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Third and long. It's gone. Inside here, that's complete. Now he's going to get this
was fast enough.
Inside the 35. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with the tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Now Goff will hand this one to Gurley.
Oh, shit.
He's got the first down and then some. And he's got it all the way down to the 12-yard line. 22 yards there, a first down.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front seven, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing. Slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
And that one's complete to Gurley. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm.
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused him.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
You're looking there at a defensive back who's maybe a step slower than he was when he came into the league a decade ago. I know I questioned his speed coming into the game, but what he's lost in speed, he's more than made up for it with intellect. And that's a great job of knowing how to position himself to make that interception.
Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll drop the throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they get on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Pressure.
Wow.
And down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. This offense 2 for 2 converting on these thus far, so why not try again here on 4th down? They'll go for it. So a short drop, but he's able to get it out, and this is a good kick. Taking it about the 36. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Here's a Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. There are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time for this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
So good field position for the Rams as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. They'll start out on the ground with Gurley. And he'll be brought down somewhat.
Wow, nigga.
Here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. They're down here in the fourth, and that personal foul penalty's not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration.
Hey, I gotta do something about it. Nope, I toned it up. It's fourth quarter, man. You're losing.
Loss of 1 on first down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take.
And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
So Goff, he'll try to refocus after the sack. The Rams now set up with a tough one, a 3rd and long. Now Goff. He'll throw underneath for Gurley. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense
Say they're gonna make this shit.
Maxims of the West Coast offense. A touchdown or a check.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Look for the big
The
shot.
shit. You say they gonna make that shit?
They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
And being really cautious with that lead here in the second half. Well, listen, now no kick from 50-plus is a gimme, but here you're indoors in a dome. You'd think ideal conditions.
Yeah, and it's one that he would expect himself to make, not just us expecting him to make it. Over the years, my theory is very simple.
God damn it. Oh, yes. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Oh, man, I thought he was sitting there waiting for the pick.
55 yards.
Go get that one.
An extra point away from making this a 3-point game.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting, but I am excited about this. I know you are, too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. That's fielded in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. So out now comes the offense back onto the field. And right now they're just looking for a little more cushion, trying to make this a 2-score game. Points here would go a long way, obviously, to propelling them into the next round.
And this is where the head coach, offensive coordinator, they've had to set a tone all year long about what they do on offense. So most teams want to stay in attack mode, but you have to do it with some bit of caution, don't you? Because you can't come away with no points. You need these points here in order to feel a lot better about where they are in this game.
But this time of the year, playoffs, game of this magnitude, this is what we hope for.
Yeah, it's exactly what we hope for. You want to run your offense cautiously, but not so cautiously that you just give it up.
Yet another carry here tonight for Gurley. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Come on, one more stop.
The Rams on 3rd down. They've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. This will be 3rd and 6. Out of the gun, Goff.
Yeah, there we go.
To the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
Take it.
I hate to surrender the football when you're nursing a slim lead, but they're going to have to punt it away. Trust that defense.
It's the right play at this stage of the game as well. You don't need to press it here because you do have that little bit of a cushion, and you count on your D to make it stand up.
Good blocking there. Nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And out will come the offense as they take over. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And following that long touchdown pass,
Grind them out.
Drive last time. See if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
They'll keep it on the ground.
Oh, shit.
And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his
came in
night
fast.
continues. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a third down. On third down, it's Banks. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45.
Banks.
13 yards and a first down, Cowboys.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Let them play the pass first. It's all good.
11 yards and a Cowboy first down.
Oh, that's one
Run down that bitch.
of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run.
Down that hoe.
Behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Softer three quarters, no reason to lighten up now. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 13 yards and a first down, Cowboys.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
All runs on this drive.
Oh, look at that.
Far. It's 1st and 10.
They're trying to close close their legs now.
To throw here. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. On 2nd down, it's Banks. And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive, take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
They'll run on first down. Pollard. They'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Gonna run again here.
Oh shit! That's crazy how he penetrated the hole like that. Okay.
That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12. This offense 2 for 2 on 3rd downs on this drive. They're in for a tough test here, though. 3rd and long. Now back to throw.
Oh no! Wow!
He's got a convoy, and he might.
Game's over, dog.
30, 10.
This is some old bullshit. The bullshit starts.
This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room. Boy, they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
And we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. It gave him a comfortable.
Yeah.
The kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Cowboys offense heading back out and ready to go again. And they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear the coaches from all the way up here. They were adamant, you've got to hold on to the football or else we have no hope.
Yeah, it's easy for me to laugh sitting up here, but you're exactly right. If we were down there, that message would have been
Oh my God.
Because turnovers, they've been a big problem for them. Got to take care of the football. Got to hold on to it.
The first play of the drive there is incomplete. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. It got his man complete. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. He's going to fire one deep left
Oh,
side.
shit, intercepted.
My goodness,
That's done.
another interception. Picked off at the 13. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line. They'll try and start the drive with Gurley. And a very short pickup there across the 15 to the 16. Give them 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs.
Y'all niggas tackling like y'all lives depend on it, nigga.
On the draw, Goff gives to Gurley. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come.
Oh, no. What the fuck was that all about? We're playing the ball. What the fuck? Why was dude playing the man? That was stupid. That was so fucking, man. That's so much for the computer. I swear to God.
So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Goff turns and gives to Gurley. And he'll be brought down. That's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags.
Yeah.
So that one will be accepted. Now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Here comes a 20th carry for Gurley. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Now it's gone. And that's knocked away and incomplete.
Now, the secondary's really struggled today, but that's a little bit of a measure of revenge, isn't it? And they just followed the basic rules. See ball, knock ball away, turns into a nice play.
McCrane's kick is good, and that will stretch the lead up to 13. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still 8 up time, got points, so while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
So now the Cowboys down by 13. At time, a huge factor. This crowd has stayed with them throughout, but they need 2 late scores to advance in these playoffs as they've got a 1st down. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as it comes with exactly a minute to go in the football game. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and 1. They're going to look to throw. Got a man. It's Brown. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. They'll set up a throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Back to throw here.
What
And
the
it's
fuck was that?
incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And as a result, their playoff run may end right here. The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee.
Yeah, it's the playoffs. They fucking over.
What? This a wild card?